Right. Welcome to another stream, everyone. As I adjust my mic here lovingly. Oh, God. We're back with some more Final Fantasy 16, of course. Launch day is finally upon us, if you can believe it. Feels like a lifetime ago. In fact, I almost said this. I'm pretty sure I said this same thing in the previous stream. But I digress. Right, let me get chat up real quick. If YouTube would love to load, please. Right, everybody should hopefully now be able to see the stream. Let me get chat up. Right. Chat's out so I can see what people are saying, and we should be good to go. Okay, so the purpose of today's stream is we're going to be tackling some of the more combat-heavy content, shall we say. We're going to be covering the Chronolith trials, which some of you may or may not know what they are, and I'll get onto what they are in just a second. How's things, Hugo? How's things, Stark? Can't wait to play the game this weekend. Awesome. So, I will let everybody know that if my mic will stop moving, I do have all of the icons and stuff unlocked in terms of like the skills and stuff. So beware in case you don't want to watch any of that stuff. In terms of story spoilers, though, there won't be any here, hopefully. So that should preserve the experience for some of you who want to know what the story is all about. It is launch day, of course, and we don't want to be spoiling people, you know? But I'm glad you're excited, Hugo. So the Chronolith Trials are similar to the Bloody Palace from the DMC series, if you've played any of those, where you're chucked into like a sequestered away arena almost, and you're basically forced to fight wave after wave of enemies. And now, I guess something that's different that Final Fantasy's done is with each of these specific trials, they've limited you to only a specific icon and a specific icon skill loadout, which kind of forces you to play in different ways, so to speak. And I think that's cool, because it forces you to get out of your comfort zone and, you know, play or try some different play styles that you wouldn't necessarily initially try, if that makes sense. So yeah, we'll be doing some of that. It'll be cool. May I ask if the story is as good as the demo made it seem? Really hooked you? Haven't been this pumped for a story in you don't know how long? I think the story's cool. I think if you're after that sort of melodrama and that sort of focus on, I guess, very sort of brutal kind of like not brushed over sort of style of narrative, yeah, the game gets into some intense themes, is all I'll say, and they don't pull their punches, though I will say it is a Final Fantasy game through and through in terms of story. So if you've played Final Fantasy games, you'll somewhat know what that means, and that there's always the Final Fantasy not nonsense, but like, you know what I mean. As I said in my review, Clive's initial journey starts out quite simple, and it just like it ramps up. But they do it in a good way, so those are my thoughts on it. I wholeheartedly recommend it. And I think a lot of the people in the reviews and stuff are also mentioning the very same thing, right? Where people are saying like that. Hold on, why is this? What is up with this thumbnail? What is going on with this? That is so weird. On one hand it's telling me it's got the right thumbnail, on the other it's telling me it doesn't. Oh, can't be helped. Can't wait for it to come to PC. Yeah. Games are easy. The trials we're doing today will push you to a little bit more. But I will say this is the last thing that I need to do. These trials. And to finish them off before I'm able to hop into New Game Plus with the Final Fantasy mode, which hopefully will be a lot tougher. And if Final Fantasy mode isn't tough enough, then there's the Ultimaniac mode, which is, I think, exclusive to the arcade mode in Final Fantasy mode. So confusing the way they've done it. But yeah, hopefully it should be cool. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, you know. But yeah, one of the things that people have mentioned is the difficulty, and it's fair. To be honest, I think if they didn't talk about the challenge, like how tough the combat is, or sorry, how expansive the combat is, and the focus on combat and the encounters, I don't think anybody would have pulled them up on it. But like, because obviously they've gone to the effort of being like, yeah, like it's great, you know, it's obviously people are going to be like, ah. But yeah, here's what it is. Right, I digress. Let's switch over to the game and we'll get started on some of these trials. So I'll be showing you the trials and the trials only, because if I show you anything else, it's going to be a spoiler until we start New Game Plus, that is. So we'll switch on over and we'll go from there. Now I actually haven't done any of these trials, so you're seeing these for the first time, same as me. So yeah. Right. So this trial is specific to Garuda only, and we've got two skills. So we've got Gouge and Wicked Wheel, which are great to have anyway. And what are the things they want us to do here? Strike an enemy with Gouge, right? Launch an enemy. Interesting. So launch an enemy with Wicked Wheel and then hit them with some sort of aerial attack at least 3 times. Yep, we've got slap an enemy up on the ground, kill an enemy with an ability, 10 magic bursts, 1 precision evade, and use deadly takedown to grab an enemy that's half staggered. And then use, okay. So the idea with this mode is that you're timed, right? And the only way to gain time is to defeat enemies, but to also do a lot of these like battle techniques or like things that they want you to do. I mean, to be honest, it's easier if I just kind of show you, right? So if let me get chat up again. I'm wasting time here. Should hopefully be able to do that and get some time. Right. That was one of them. What was the other one? Oh, hold on. I know what it was. It was this, wasn't it? Yeah, then hit them with a full stack. And of course he died. Oh, he's down already, wow. So you have only Clive here, and you can't use your healing items, you can't really do anything. It's like they want you to do one thing and one thing only. Got one more here. Nice try. This is just a standard Chronolith trial. So there is a even harder version of this mode apparently that you can go and do, but I believe they unlock after you beat these for the first time, which is what I'm basically doing right now. So it's not, this isn't all too bad, to be honest. Though we are technically only on the first stage. But this is only, yeah, only stage 1. And I think there's like the 4 stages. And it culminates in a boss fight, in a mini boss, almost. So, I think the idea is to pick up as much time as you can within the first 3 rounds. And then the final round, it's just the boss, and you kind of just have to use whatever time you have to slap him up. So this triple wheel one is quite interesting because I haven't been able to get it. Because I keep killing enemies with Wicked Wheel. Only played Final Fantasy 15 in its entirety, so you're new to the FF stories? Okay. That's cool. Yeah, this is definitely one of those games where you can kind of just pick it up without even having played the story. And I think what I'm trying to say is I think this game will probably have more of a mass appeal than Final Fantasy 15. Even though Final Fantasy 15 did a lot of things, you know, I think this is more approachable. This is exactly the same, right? Yeah. Oh, no, it's not the same, is it? Shit. What do I have now? Rook's Gambit. Fuck. Go on. Messed that up, didn't I? Oh my god, really? How did that happen? Oh god, I can't even get a full combo out. It's gonna be some extra time, yeah. This guy's going down quite quickly. We are, to be honest, 10 levels above, aren't we? So at least it didn't cure people. That would have been a nightmare. What else do we need to do here? Precision Gambit, alright. Yeah, thanks for that, pal. You slapped me in the mouth. Who's left? Mini boss over there, I can see. That's great. This is what I want to get rid of first. I just fucking sat there and ate that. That was my fault entirely. Jesus. Right. We're not going to get that extra bonus, I don't think, because that goddamn Wicked Wheel one is like not that great. Almost got me there. He's done for the count. Okay, so it wasn't too bad. So stage 2 was alright. I don't think I got that much time back though. 165 seconds. I'm still hovering around that 2 minute 30 mark, which I don't want. I want more, and I need more time, to be honest. I need more time. Sucker for these portals, though. Like, it's the first time seeing them. Wow, it's the first time seeing this entire area as well, to be honest. I don't think you see this anywhere else in the game. What have we got now? We've got Rook's Gambit and Aerial Blast. Okay. What do they want me to do with Blast? Hit 3 enemies with one of those. That's fine. Rook's Gambit's fine. Precision Dodge. 10 Magic Bursts. Killing Blow. And Deadly Combo. Alright. Ah, don't start. Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Which one do I prefer? That's a great question. I think, I mean, I like both equally, to be honest, you know? Like, my favourite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy VIII, and that's turn-based, you know? But at the same time, like, I'm a big fan of games like this as well. I wish I had the Aerial Blast ability right now. The fact that I wasted it right at the start by accident is not doing me any favors. Oh my god, what the fuck are we doing here? Oh, this is fucked. Oh, this is totally scuffed. I don't know that powerful, to be fair. So I think that 5 had the best turn-based combat. 5? I mean, to be honest, like what Persona 5 does is there's a lot of RPGs out there that do the exact same, you know? You know, there's probably more ambitious games out there, or not Final Fantasy, but turn-based games with more ambitious and interesting combat systems out there. Like Resonance of Fate, I found really interesting. You know, Octopath Traveler with the whole point system. I've heard Bravely Default does some interesting things as well. Okay, so what have we got next? The next one's going to be a boss. So I'm curious to see what this one ends up being. But 5 is another fantastic RPG. Same with Persona 4 and 3, to be honest. Right, so we've got this cool stage. Oh fuck, it's a curl. Okay. Alright, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. What do we got here? Gouge, okay, I like. Aerial Blast, okay. And this basically is just anything goes. Persona 5 or Octopath Traveler 2. They're both very different RPGs, though. I like both. I do honestly like both. It's quite tough. Quite tough. I hate to be really careful here because I don't actually have any healing items either. This man's about to get fucking just a bukkake of blades. And that should do some decent ambient damage. Can't wait for Persona 3 remake, it looks promising. I think so too. Yo, we just fucking lambasted this thing. This is just intense. Chastised at the edge of a blade. There's one thing this game does amazing that I think, regardless of whether you're into action or turn-based, it's the music. Right, well that one actually wasn't too bad actually. I dread to think what the actual like savage version of this is going to be like. Right, not bad actually. Okay, so where's the next one that I need to find? So the next one we got to find is the Hand of Iapetus. Iapetus, this Chronolith in Northern Valley. Okay. Try by Thunder, right. So this one's going to be only Ramu. Okay, so let me take us over to this next Chronolith then. And at the same time, let me mess around with my skills as well. Because this is one of those things where they tend to get the earlier you go to them, the harder they are, because you don't necessarily have all your abilities and stuff upgraded or even unlocked, to be fair. Right, so the Hand of Iapetus is where? This bad boy, I literally just said it's near Chronolith, didn't I? I'm such an idiot. Right. Oh, that's the map screen. Right, so Chronolith must be in. Is that's Sandbreck, isn't it? That's not. It is. It is. There's an obelisk that I'm missing. How am I missing this obelisk? This is crazy. I should not be missing an obelisk here. I'll have to take the long way around just to get here. That's crazy. Let me take us over here then. Okay. Is Final Fantasy 15 worth playing? So I say this a lot, don't I? A lot of people ask me about Final Fantasy 15. When I played Final Fantasy 15, I picked that game up at launch, and reportedly, the game that was there at launch is apparently pretty different to what it's turned into now, with all of the different what's the word I'm looking for? With all of the different DLCs and stuff. I think give it a try and see what you think. The combat is quite different to Final Fantasy 16 in terms of just the very basis of it, in regards to it being like it's nowhere near as responsive, nowhere near as engaging. Doesn't necessarily reward the player for engaging with specific mechanics like precision dodges, or things like parries and stuff like that. But you might like the characters and the story quite a bit, and so for that purpose I say go for it. And let me know what you think. You still think Octopath Traveler 2 has a better OST when compared to Final Fantasy 16? That's fair enough. That's fair enough. If that soundtrack resonated more with you, then, you know, who's to say that you're wrong? If you like the member of the boy band, yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. Like, this game, Final Fantasy 16, I think has a much wilder appeal to casual fans and hardcore fans, just from a narrative perspective, compared to like 15, which obviously is like, yeah, always gets the boy band comparisons, which I mean, you can see why, you know. Not that I didn't necessarily mind all too much at the time, but yeah, it is quite funny. Now, I'm hoping I can just get to this Chronolith and it will just let me go here. Right, it will. Of course not. What if I go behind it? No, they won't even leave me alone. This is so annoying. We're almost at the next Chronolith here, so I'm going to switch back to gameplay in just a second. If the game will let me. But I've had a look at the trophy list for this game, and it doesn't seem like there's anything too crazy. There are some, if you're going for trophies, by the way, there are some missable trophies. The only thing I can say is, don't sell any crafting materials and don't sell any of your weapons. If I have to give you any advice, it'd be that. Because you can, there's a few craftable items you can miss out on, and along with the missable items, missable trophies, there's missable items. I fucking butchered that sentence, but hopefully you get what I mean. Right. Let me take back some of my ability points there real quick. And I believe this next one is going to be one for Rama. So it would probably be in my best interest to upgrade everything as much as I can. Okay. So here we are, Trial by Thunder. Within this ancient menhir awaits a harrowing trial in which Clive must race to overcome a host of deadly foes, wielding the blessing of but a single icon, Ramu. Don't mind if I do. The Hand of Iapetus, yep, okay. What do we got here? Hit a fallen enemy with Thunderstorm? Interesting, okay. And then Pile Drive. So we've got Pile Drive and then we've got Thunderstorm. Okay, so these are Pile Drive is an amazing skill. I'll say that much. Lock all ball lightning onto a single. Okay, so they want us to do... They want us to do this, which is fine, and then do something like that. And then... That should be quite a lot of them, to be honest. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. What else is next? Precision dodge, slap somebody on the ground. So precision dodge is next. Anybody want some? No, they don't. Perfect. And then for this, exactly what we want, right? God damn, this man just got bukakied. What's next? Did I not get somebody with a okay, that's annoying. I should have given me a decent stack. Thunderbound Salamander. Wonder what that means. Alright, big man, relax. Right. So Rama's been actually the easiest one to go for right now, apparently. Like, it's not been that hard. I say apparently, like I didn't just fucking slap the shit out of them. Right, what's next? There's one thing that I wish that they had done it. I think, like, as much as I like these little paths and stuff, like, I wish they would have just, like, taken you straight to the next fight. But alas, we have the Hand of Iapetus Stage 2. So this time we've got Pile Drive and we've... Oh, Lightning Rod, okay. So what do they want here? 4 onto us. Yep, okay, so just a single enemy and then onto 4 enemies. And then lure an enemy into slapping a... into striking the rod, okay. And hit 2 enemies with Pile Drive. So these are quite easy then. I say. Nice. Is he gonna turn around and slap it one more time? I hope so. What a muppet. What a muppet. Okay, we'll do this. We'll get this out of the way real quick. We can get all of them on here. Did that do that? It did, yeah. Nice. Interesting how they use the same bosses in every single Final Fantasy game user series. Played Remake months ago. Well, it's part of the legacy, right, of the game. They appear in a lot of them. Sorry, there's a few that appear in almost all of them. Like the typical standards of like Ifrit, Shiva, Bahamut. I've not got very many aerial abilities with this, do I? No. But they do change it up in a little ways. We just decimated that other one, that's crazy. I like how they're using Thundaga against us. Like we haven't got Thunder channeled. I don't know how it started, even in that regard of like why the summons appear all the time, but I guess it's a case of people really liked him, right? Maybe it was a case of trying to save costs by reusing the similar sprites and stuff. Like if you go back to like the old Final Fantasies. Do I play? No. So I did play up until the end of the free trial, but that was a long time ago, and I haven't gone back since. It was great. Well, it was great when I did play it. Actually, to be fair, I say end of the free trial. I mean, you could definitely still continue, but like in terms of the content wise. What have we got here? Okay, we've got Lightning Rod. That's fine. And then we've got the big fuck off Levin Bolt. Okay. So, striking 3 times. Hit 2 enemies with a single one of these bad boys. Alright. So this shit does big boy damage. And big boy stagger damage as well. Yeah. Oh my god, I got fucking 2Z'd right there. That's crazy. Yeah, you guys can strike that. Come on, big boy. I know you've got it in you. Oh, don't use this stupid move, you fool. Thank you. What have we got left? Punish and magic bursts. What do you think about FF7 Remake? Did you like it? This man's walking to his doom. Thunderbound Crusader. then they can take these Judgment Bolts. Judgment Bolt used to be, well, to us, is one of my most used skills throughout the entirety of this game. You can do that and then just get yourself juked up. Legend of Dragoon remake looking good. God. Didn't they recently put Legend of Dragoon back up on PS Plus, didn't they? I never did finish Legend of Dragoon. What else was that? So, what else was on PS1? Breath of Fire? Remember the Breath of Fire series on PS1 as well? I'm trying to think of the earliest RPG I played. Yeah, they did, right? Yeah. Right, so we've got Blind Justice. No, sorry, we've got Judgment Bolt and Thunderstorm. Okay, Thunderstorm, we can make do. We can make do with this. Alright, you take one of these first and foremost. We've got 6 minutes to just absolutely decimate Thunderbound Griffin here. What? So he took no stagger damage throughout his entire thing there. That's crazy. This has to be one of the easiest Chronolith trials I've done. It does feel a little bit weird not having toggle though. FF7 Remake was your first FF game, and your mind was blown away by how good the story was towards the end. I think I've told this story before, but like I distinctly remember the what? Oh my god! He literally just cancelled my animation there, thanks to the wind emitting his immense pressure. I distinctly remember it getting announced at the E3, right? And for some stupid reason in my mind back then, this was years ago, this was like 2015, was it? That it was announced? 8 years ago, man. I remember assuming that it would come out quite timely, like it would come out quite quickly after its announcement. So I was like, oh, you know, rushing to replay it, because I had a PS Vita at the time. To be honest, I still have my PS Vita, and playing it. And it just seems so silly in hindsight because the game didn't come out for like years after, even after that. It was quite funny. Nice. So we've got Favor of Lightning there for doing that, which is cool. Took you 230 hours to finish the third expansion in 14. You have 2 more to go, so it's really a grindy game. But it's I mean I had fun when playing it. You know, if it's got its hooks into you, surely you must enjoy it to some extent. You enjoy the grind. You know, when you see those ridiculous TikToks or those fools who are like, it's time to rise and grind. I don't know if anybody's seen the stupid like, oh, you know, there's 21 days in my week. It's time to rise up and grind, brother. You're looking at it all wrong. The Matrix has you, and it's just like they're not talking about life. They're talking about MMOs. Snap my own back like a glow stick. Right, let's have a look at what is the next Chronolith trial to tackle. So Phoenix is down. Garuda is down. Rama is down. And there's more, obviously. So what's next? The Hand of Titan, which obviously has to be, can literally only be, a Chronolith that is based off of Titan. And I know exactly where this one is because it was one of the actually it wasn't one of the first I propped up on. It was one of the first that I saw that it actually let me play. For some reason the game will not let you start these Chronolith trials early. I'm not as sure as to why, but the first time you come up on one, it's like deactivated, and Clive is like perplexed. He's like, what's going on? What is going on? But they look a lot like the Adate Stone in the Hideaway, so I mean, immediately once you see one, you'll recognize it and be like, oh, that's what you do with them. There's one thing that's slightly I find perplexing. It's the amount of invisible walls throughout the fields. You know, there's like certain gaps that you should surely be able to just jump over, you know? Specifically, even with like a chocobo. And the game is just like, nah, bro. You scuffed it, pal. We're about to make you take the long way around. But yeah. Dark Field would be a perfect mod over Clive in the Final Fantasy 16 PC port. Although you're probably going to hear Volcano over and over and over again. Hey, it would fit. If the shoe fits, you know. What a plot twist. Just remember the Italian Tifa incident. That dude had impeccable taste. You know what I mean? I think he solved the whole Tifa versus Aerith incident that everyone... Not incident. The battle that's been going on ever since... What, 97? Or maybe it was... No, it was 97. Since Final Fantasy 7 came out, you know? He picked Tifa. Tifa. As everybody should. Right. Let me switch on over real quick. Let me just upgrade my ability so I can get rid of everything that I just spent on Rama. And let me go and spend these all on Titan. Titan! What's everyone's favorite icon? Such a silly... I mean, not a silly question. I'm dying to know, people. What actually is everyone's favorite icon? I am actually intrigued to know. Tifa by unanimous decision. Give it back. It was ours. You deny your weapon its purpose. Right. Okay, we're back. Within this ancient menhir awaits a harrowing trial in which Clive must race to overcome a single... Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah. I actually haven't used a lot of Titan in this in my playthrough. Because I used them a whole bunch in the demo, and I was like, I kind of need something else. Right, we've got Raging Fists, blocking enemy attacks, step forward. And then Upheaval. So 3 precision blocks, 6 titanic counters. 6 titanic counters, so they want perfect blocks followed by 3 counters. Okay, twice. And then block an incoming attack, land a counter with a single Raging Fist. Okay, alright. So we'll see how this goes. I might get my ass just slapped up here, but we'll see. Oh yeah. God. Come on. Come on. Who wants it? Apparently he does. Whoops. I'm gonna pretend you didn't see that. The big dragon. Come on. Bullshit. Do it again. Not like that, you dumb fool. Right, I need to kind of just get a move on here because I'm losing so much time. That's another one. Shit. That was a poor performance. That was a very poor performance. We're going to lose a lot of time there. Yeah, fuck. Only 77. I didn't even get them. No, I did get the multi-burst. I just didn't get a precision dodge. Yeah. Clive and Dart use fire. I mean, the similarities are there. I mean, do you remember when people were ruminating on a remake of Legends of Dragoon? Those were the days. Eh? Remember when people wanted a Dark Cloud 3? I remember when I wanted a Dark Cloud 3, and then was it level 5 the developers went off to do other things? This is exactly the same. Now we've got wind up and then we've got upheaval. What's wind up do? Fully charged, 3 blocks, 6 counters. Okay. This motherfucker just slapped me with his spit. I completely fucked that up. Can't believe it. Still fuck that one up as well. God damn it. Trish or Lady? It's a good, tough question. Why not both? You know. Turn the question back to you. Who do you choose? What? That is a crock of shit. Dude, block. Thank you. Okay, enough of this. Enough of this. This motherfucker's trying to... Have I got everything here? I do. Yeah, okay. So now it's just a case of... Nice. Okay. Yeah, this has been the toughest one so far. Like, the thing is with this is that because Titan's abilities are so based on defense, like, you just have to stand around waiting for people to wail on you, and it's like, the more time you just waste standing around, the worse it gets. And even then, when you do start attacking, some of his skills do so much damage, like, you just end up wiping people out. But yeah, Stark, it all depends, you know, on the day. Could be one day, the other the next. We've got Wind Up, we've got Earth and Fury. Okay, what do we want for Collateral Fury? Two enemies, fully charged, 6 counters, 3 blocks. Is it 3 or 2? 3 precise blocks they want, motherfuckers. Right, let's fucking send it then. Who do they want? Oh, nice. Look at that. I just fucking murdered everybody. That's insane. You motherfucker. Let me charge one of these up. Probably have if I locked on, right? Right, who have we got next? Who wants this smoke? You do, apparently. God damn. Who wants the smoke? Come on. At me, bro. Nice. Alright, bro. I said relax. Didn't have to do me that bad in front of everybody. Almost got me, Jesus. Come on, you cunt. Hit this man into fucking next week. Motherfucker didn't even know what was going on. I need to be careful with my health here though. I'm not doing super hot. Get out of here. Way too many moves? I'd rather to have too many moves than not enough. If I'm honest. Take place in a cul-de-sac? Could you imagine? Like Ed, Ed and Eddie sort of cul-de-sac? Just in someone's neighborhood? Just a couple of neighbors banding together to save the world? Yeah, why not? Right, what have we got last? The only thing I need to worry about here is dying. I actually have a lot of health. That's the only issue. How you doing, Tylon? How's things? Oh, fuck. This is actually a pretty solid fight. And I've got the time here, so provided I think I can play... Yeah, if I play it defensively, I think we'll be fine. Of course, they give me fuck all to use, though. Raging Fist. What am I going to do with Raging Fist, Jim? Right, we're just going to send it and just... You know how it is. Oh yeah. This man got fucking juked up, bro. Come on, pal. You're an earthbound giant. You shouldn't be letting this man just parry you like that. $25 gil? Could you imagine? Shit. There's one particular hunt in this game that I found to be incredibly challenging, much more challenging than Atlas, the one that you might have seen in some of those. Wow, I didn't block that? That's some bullshit. So I just stumbled upon it in one of the fucking fields, and it was an S-rank hunt, and I was just like, Jesus Christ. The amount of moves it pulled out, the amount of damage it did was obscene as well. DMC 6 is looking good. This is very DMC-like, you know what I mean? Having timed trials, where you get time back by beating enemies. It definitely is like that, isn't it? So that's 4 of them down so far. So that's Phoenix, Rama, Garuda, Titan. Who's next? Who's next? That's what I want to know. So up next we have... Oh, where the fuck is this? Oh, I see. The Kingdom of Waloed. Very interesting. Right. Let's head on over to the next... stone. Chronolith. And see what's next. What is next actually? Which one is this? This is a Shiva one. Okay, so this is abilities of ice. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting where it is as well. Where the is this in the bump? Of course it's bumfuck nowhere. So there's no obelisk. There's nowhere I can like fast travel to. So I have to like I have to fast travel to the nearest point. Okay, that's not too far actually now. So if I go from here, we should be able to make it in good time. You picking up Devil Make Live, Dylan? I put a tweet out the other day. Say earlier today actually. There's one line in this game, which I won't say where or what, that I think people are gonna just like lose their minds at when they come to it. I'm curious to see people's reactions. Is 5 harder than 3? Not really, no. No, it definitely isn't. What are you trying to do? Are you going for ranks? Are you talking about just like high difficulty? Like 3 has got, I think, is definitely more challenging. Infinitely more challenging. I mean, you've got V in DMC5, which, yeah, is another challenge in and of itself. Right. Almost there. Don't have the correct console or PC. Interesting. I'm curious to see how this game sells as well. It's been getting like, it's got great reviews. And you know, word of mouth off of the demos has probably done a lot of heavy lifting. In terms of ranks and getting S ranks and stuff, still probably DMC3. If you're going for the SS ranks, if you're going for like the S rank on every single category, then yeah, I still think that's much harder. There's gonna be another stone where there's enemies next to it. Who decided this was a good idea? You know what I mean? Who let this man cook? You know? There's a difference between cooking and just slapping things in a microwave and calling it a day. Ah, so this is way up here, okay. Right. Of course, oh thank God, I was gonna say. If they don't let me get in here, I would have started causing trouble. Right, so we made it to the stone. Let's upgrade our abilities. Well, let's take everything off of Titan actually and put it back on somewhere else. That's reset. Yep. Reset. God, reset. We've got almost 10k points as well. That's crazy. Right, we're gonna have to upgrade that, to be honest, because we need it. Diamond dust. Right, what else can I refund real quick? That. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a random chest here. Nice, I'll take it. What? The Masamune? Didn't expect that to be here. Jesus. Right. Here's the next trial. Let's see what comes of it. Oh, snap my back. Goddamn glow stick. Yeah, I still think 3 is much harder to rank on, even with 5's weird ranking like bullshit on missions 8, 10, and 18. So slay an enemy with cold snap. Slay a frozen enemy, okay. Evade an enemy with and cause permafrost, single mesmerize, and a single rhyme. Single mesmerize and single rhyme. Okay, fine, we can do that. Come on. There we go. No, oh my god, the lock-on system here. Please, just... Thank you. My opinion on God of War 2? I like God of War 2. God of War 2 is cool. Why? Who said it wasn't? This rhyme skill is just immaculate. And he's down for the count.
It's over.
Easy peasy. I have a feeling this one's going to be nice and quick too. Have I tried challenge running it? I have not tried challenge running it. I have heard stories and seen people challenge run it, and it is quite a challenge. When I played God of War 2, it was back on the PS2 when I was much younger. And I actually played things for fun. Now I play things because I hate myself. No. Before I'd even thought about the concept of just challenge running things, you know, and just play things because I enjoyed them. Fully charged Ice Age and a single Mesmerize. Okay. Single Mesmerize and fully charged. Alright, we can do this. Did that do that? No, it still didn't. Can you freeze, you stupid? Did that do that still? No, it still didn't. Sure that fell. Wow, the timing on Cold Snap is really tricky. We should be using this, to be honest. Didn't even charge at that time, did I? What an idiot. What else have we got? Oh, Icebound Bluebird. I've got a bit to finish I need to do. This thing's still not dead? There we go. What's left? Permafrost. And I still didn't get it. Wow, that's crazy. Oh well. Get out of here. This man just juked me up. Yeah, no chance, pal. How exactly does this fucking thing work? Doesn't say. Oh well. That was a chocobo with colourful feathers. Typically they're like golden, yellow. Or sometimes you can find different looking ones with different coloured feathers. Alright, so that's that done. What have we got coming up next? Because I get the feeling we're going to have some of our skills change. So there's 4 stages, 3 stages, 3 waves, so that's 9, and then we've got a final one, which is just a boss, which should be 10. So 10 encounters in total. The Hand of Rhea, right. So we've got an Ice Age, which is fine. We've got Diamond Dust, which is cool. 2 enemies with a single Diamond Dust and a fully charged Ice Age, alright. Enjoy it, pal. Nice. Wow, I was going to say, did they go over that? Oh my god, of course. We're at the point now where we've got so much time where we can just brute force our way through this. I need to be careful though, because there are more waves incoming after this. Question is what's coming next. Not too much, okay. This dude's blocking, he's a commander. What? I got stung by a stinger and it ended up just putting me to sleep. It's crazy. God, that movie is so cool. And here we've got the main event for this stage. I want to get rid of this lich first. So it ends up being the biggest nuisance. And now you're permafrosted. Freezes the stagger ball, which is cool as well. Just something that they wouldn't have expected them to incorporate. Missed out on that one though, but that's fine. Most of your friends say you torture yourself because you always play games on the hardest difficulties and sometimes challenge random. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's a case of like, you know, at least with your first run, you know, nothing wrong with trying to go for the hardest difficulty possible. But I would say trying to make your first ever run before even getting comfortable with a game of challenge run would be quite perplexing. Right, we're just gonna go in here and just ruin whoever is at the final stage of this. Ruin them. What have we got? I'm half expecting one of these to be some silly behemoth at the end of it. Final stage, right. We've got Diamond Dust and Rime. And he tried it. Oh, he's got Blizzaga as well. Motherfucker. Have a Diamond Dust. And a damage and stun that does. Intense. And he's dual casting as well. And he got parried there. Totally meant to do that. You know. Totally meant to do that. Oh. No, thank you, good sir. Down and out. Nice. Ten encounters seems fun. It is pretty cool, right? Is my chat? I think my chat's... Hold on. Because I can see that on the screen, but not even on my chat. Hold on. Don't know why that must have closed itself down. So yeah, so you get 10 encounters here, and these are apparently just the standard versions, and there's different versions of these depending on your difficulty that seem to be even more powerful. So it's cool. Alright, so that's the diamond dust sorted, so we've got just a few left, I believe. Where's the next one located? The Hand of Encladus. This isn't the last one, is it? No, there isn't, which means I've missed one. I've missed this one, alright. I know exactly where this next one is. So let me head off on over to it. That's that one completed. And this one is all the way in, somewhere in Sandbreck. Is it close to it? It's in the Royal Meadows, of course. This one's not too far though. So I'm assuming this one's going to be Bahamut, so when we get over there I'm going to have to take everything that we just put on Shiva and put it back on Bahamut. Bahamut's one of those icons that, like, I think I was more excited. One of the most that I was excited to use, but ultimately ended up using probably one of the least amount of times in my playthrough. And that's, yeah. Reminds you of the Loom Chamber. Gauntlet and difficult. Some nice ways to use the environment to your damage. Yeah, I've heard about the Loom Chamber. And I've heard some of the crazy challenge, well, the stuff that goes on. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get anything. The God of War series is never going to go back to that the way it was in that sense, I don't think. Let's get past all of these enemies. Oh. It's going to be funny, the amount of people who are going to miss out on the chocobo, on grabbing the chocobo, and going to be like, why the hell do we have to run through the entirety of all of these large open fields? It's too slow. And it's just like, if you just did the side quest, man. Right, let's get way away from them. Okay, here we go. Finally. Right. If I take that, get rid of everything on there. Give me all my points back. All 9,000 of them. And we just upgrade everything here. Right, there we go. So we got Bahamut this time. Thanks for the support, Spartan. Much appreciated, dude. Been trying to covering more things that I like to play in general. Right, we've got Mega... oh my god. If you want to fully charge a Mega Flare, it's going to be ridiculous. 120 enemies with Flare Breath, 60 shots. Okay, we're just going to go in here. We're just going to start slapping things up. I don't know what that was supposed to do with Fly Breath, to be honest. Hit him 120 times with it. God. I don't even know how they count hits, to be honest. He's just going to keep going, isn't he? Yeah. That's crazy. Is this guy going to try and attack us? He is. Again? Nice. He immediately slaps the shit out of me. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I haven't used all too much of this for this move. It does good damage though. This motherfucker just got slapped up. It's intense. I have played the reboot, yeah. Played it, platinumed it twice. Did everything in it, and then moved on with it. Moved on with my life. You know. Have you, is the question. Right, the trial by light, Hand of Momus. What have we got now? We've got Impulse. We've got Impulse instead of Satellite, okay. That's fine. Motherfucking Lich, bro. That's crazy. Attacks come out a lot quicker than you'd think. I always think there's going to be some form of delay, but there never is. Jump. Just started playing the reboot, completed your first run so far, halfway done the second. Has better charge moves. You know, you're entitled to your opinion. There's definitely some things that the main series took from the reboot going forward with 5, you know. There's your wings of light. Oh god, he's not shit. Come on. Jesus. What's next? How you doing, Mary J? How's things? Badass game? It was a badass game. Hope you're well. Can't comment on 5's charge. You haven't played 5. Yeah, you should play 5. See what you think. I think hot takes are over and done with at this point. I think with that far past the reboot that all the drama around it has died off and people can just appreciate it for just being a video game. Right, slap a couple of enemies, fully charged Mega Flare and 50 Mega Flare strikes, okay. Who have we got though, that's the question. We've got a couple of these bad boys. Shouldn't be too bad if he decides to actually, you know, yeah, there we go. This is why I hate Mega Flare, because you can't save Mega Flare. It's ridiculous. Just get rid of him entirely. Just melt the health bar. There we go. Who's left? He is. This motherfuckers are just getting him. Nice. Thinking he's pulled his Devil Trigger. It definitely is very much like a Devil Trigger. I'll say that much. The limit break he has. We're trying to use this move here, but it's fine. Okay, that motherfucker died like a gimp. Completely ate. Oh my god, I ate both of them. You get stunned into both if you don't dodge the first, which is fair enough. Didn't dodge the first time, you deserve to eat the second hit. Right, so that's stage 3 done. So who's going to be the boss? Just wish it was on PS3. If only, right? You don't like Noctis? That's fair enough. Not a lot of people did. Well, actually, no. A lot of people did. What am I saying? A lot of people did. I think for me, I think Versus 13 had built up such a high expectation that I don't think 15 was ever going to match it. And it didn't, because that game ended up being a rather interesting story, development-wise. But yeah, you know, here's what it is. We got this dude. Alright, he's getting cooked. We're cooking him. We're cooking him, people. He's gone. He's being cooked. Not to be confused with cooked. Nice try. Never mind, I ended up getting slapped myself. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. Another one. No, not this. Yes, there we go. Thank you, good sir. Now we're cooking with gas, pal. Man's just gonna get bukakied with light. So much light he's never seen in his life. Ooh, probably shouldn't do that, to be fair. Ah, and I cut that short. Oh, no, you don't. We get away from that. Yeah. I wonder what difficulty these bosses are set to. What level they're set to, because they're not doing too much damage. If you fought this guy where you're supposed to fight him, like where he appears in the story, he'd be cooking you, pal. It is kind of like the Bloody Palace, yeah. The idea of this is similar to the Bloody Palace, except you're set to only a specific skill set to try and test you. And the better you do in combat, the more time you get back.
You're finished.
So it's not too bad. But I remember to stretch. Increases Giga Flare damage by 5%. Funny that was 10. To be honest, Giga Flare does do a lot of damage by itself, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Right, and then the final one that we have to head on over to is where? The final one is the Hand of Encladus, which is... Is that in the Vidagra area? Yeah, okay, I know exactly where that place is. Alright. Let's switch back on over. And head on over to the Trial by Darkness, or Trial by Dark. I wonder if you get anything cool for beating all I think 7 Chronoliths there are. But yeah, this game being on PS3, could you imagine? I don't think I could imagine. So this one, where the hell is this one? This is right in the corner. Right in the corner, okay. Sweet. I wonder what happens if you fail one of these as well, because I have yet to fail one of these, so I'm assuming that, like, you get kicked back to the beginning. You have to, right? It's a trial. Absolutely boiling in this room at the moment. Is this... yeah, this is the right direction. Love the visual effects. Yeah, they do look sick, don't they? A lot of particles. If you heard the stories of people's... I should probably actually hold on, that's a good idea. Apparently there's been a... Why can't I... Oh, I can't save because these guys are on my tail. There's a few fights apparently that have been making people's PS5s overheat because of how intensive they are on the system, which is quite funny. Ah, you're kidding me. You want to let me jump up here? No, of course not. That's one thing I wish they changed. Just let me jump. Now you want to take a very specific route. Right, we're almost there. And then we can take on the trial for Odin, which I think Odin's is going to be pretty easy because... Oh, really? I have to go by foot? Some bullshit. I've been using Odin a lot in my own... just playing the game normally. This is the right direction, yep. Ah, I see. They wanted you to go way past this area. And then hook around. There we go, I see it. Oh, fuck off. Please, I'm just trying to get to this statue. So you're going to follow me all the way? Don't follow me all the way, you stupid enemy. He followed me all the way. Okay, fine. No, he didn't. Then he decides to run away. That's ridiculous. Empty shard. Right, switch everything over from Bahamut over to Odin and let's go. I think I've already upgraded a lot of Odin's stuff, haven't I? I mean, Odin's is, yeah, Odin's is... Sweet. Right. The blessing of but a single icon, Odin. Trial by darkness. Vanquish all enemies. So what have we got? We've got Gungnir, which is cool. So this is basically what I have on Odin all the time. That's fine. They want a level 5 Zan. They want us to parry something and then use a steel counter. And then strike an enemy with Gungnir. Alright, that's fine. We can do this. Level 5 Zans are going to be quite easy to get. There's your Flash of Steel. I use nice. These guys are totally down and out, aren't they? Yep. Ha! God damn. Go. There's your parry. And there's another Zan. How does it feel to play this game? Impressions? It's not close to 15, it's much better than 15. The combat is a lot tighter. They require you to do a lot of things yourself instead of just like... There's no hold to dodge like 15 had, you know? Or hold to combo sort of thing. It feels responsive because there's the direct input you put into the controller is directly translated onto what Clive does on the screen. So, yeah, much better. The storm that is approaching, yeah. I think everyone kind of said the same thing when they saw that. What do they want us to do with a rift? Okay. So they want us to use a rift 3 times in a row. Okay. That's going to be interesting. Oof. Not a fan of how long that takes though. Takes to complete. Yes, thanks, no worries. Right. Move that one. Just trying to concentrate. No, you shall die. Just said eventually. I haven't seen anything like that at the moment, so maybe. Maybe if you keep playing. You spend 300 hours on the game, maybe. Exact same timing from the demo, that. Oof. Should have learned my timing from that. And this should take him out. Nice. We've got another 3 battles and then one more big boss coming up. I wonder what they're going to give us next. Probably flashing. Is it flashing steel? The one where he whips out an extra sword, I think, as an ability. They might be that. That might be it. Hand of Encladus. Yep. What have we got? Rift Slip and Dancing Steel. That's the one. I haven't used Dancing Steel all too much. So what do they want us to do with this? Land them all on a single enemy. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I don't get Teto, I was going to say it. I don't even get stuck in that combo. Man's just getting lambasted. Cloud's got no chill? No, he doesn't. I mean, I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? Doesn't seem like the kind of guy to have chill. Alright, who's left? Just these guys. Right. Nice. We got rid of both of them. So now we just have the boss. Oh, who's the boss going to be? I'm not going to have a lot of time to take this boss out either. Yeah, less than 4 minutes is going to be tight. And not a lot of health either. Fuck. No, yeah, Kratos not your type of man. Yeah, Kratos is very, very vitriol. Well, Kratos got that dog in him. Oh, is it going to be a... Okay, it's going to be a Chimera, dude. I thought it was going to be a Behemoth for a second. I was about to lose my fucking mind. This is going to be bad. Oh, I didn't even check what the fuck I have on me. Hold on. What have I got on me? Gungnir and Dancing Steel, thank God. Come on, there we go. That's it, Clive. Clive! Right, is this gonna be... Oh, that's not good. Oh, not this attack. Look at that, dude. If that hits you, it's game over. Let's hit with this if we can. Time freezes. And everything begins to blur. Come on, get Gungnir out. Nice. Want to get this out before he gets up. Right. Should take him out quite a bit. There's a lot of damage. Get away. Jeez, I was gonna say we would have we had it in the bag. We had it in the bag. We had to, you know. And that will increase damage of Dancing Steel by 20%. Nice. Which is pretty cool. So that, I believe, is all of the Chronolith trials over and done with. Do I have any tips for jump cancelling in 3? Well, the timing is quite tight, and there's no practice mode, so my recommendation for that is Mission 2 or Mission 3 has a lot of, like, junk enemies. You could go to Mission 7 and then go through the Trial of the Warrior, where you have a bunch of sloths that devil trigger, and you can practice your jump cancelling to your heart's content, which I think was a lot of people used to do. I mean, if you're on PC, you can just use Serpentium's trainer, I believe, and that you should be able to practice a lot easier with that. Am I going to make a story playthrough for this game? I am indeed, yeah, I am indeed. So now that we've got all this extracurricular stuff out of the way, in regards to some of the arcade mode and Chronolith over and done with, in the next stream we are going to start our New Game Plus run of this, and yeah, we'll start doing some story stuff from there for the time being. But with that, we're pretty much going to round out this stream as it's come to its conclusion. So yeah, thank you to everybody who tuned in today. It was a busy stream, quite sweaty literally because of how boiling it is in this room. But yeah, next time we pick up, we'll be in the swing of some story stuff. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope all of you have a nice night, and I'll see all of you, or some of you, next time. So take care.